What's up guys, the season 1 finale of the Derby career mode, and this year has been really good. Some of the players' development hasn't been the best, but at the same time it's slowly getting there, and we are getting some really good high rated players that will be really good in the future. So we just changed the side for the next game against Fulham, who should be quite a difficult opposition, of course being a previous Premier League team, and they are, I believe, in the top 6 at the moment in this career mode. So yeah, we're just changing the side, playing some of those strong players, some of the players that we haven't played too many games with, of course have quite a bit of fitness, because towards the end of the season they get quite low. So we do win a penalty there in the 15th minute of the match, and unfortunately we weren't playing Chris Martin, but we have Omar Mascarell with 78 penalties to put it into the back of the net there to make it 1-0 in the first 20 minutes of the game. And then it takes us quite a while to get our second goal of the game, but it does come in the 57th minute of the match. I'm not too sure why my centre back was like playing as a striker, but we pass it to Sifsy here, passes it inside to Dawkins. Dawkins looks for the run of Bryson, and Bryson puts it into the back of the net. A really nice, well worked goal to make it 2-0 in the game. But unfortunately we do concede a goal here in the 70th minute of the match, I believe it is, and it's a bit of a shame when you like 2-0 up and then you concede a goal. You need to really get back into the game straight away, but we didn't really do that, and Scotty Parker did a nice back heel there to put Taggart through, puts it back to Scotty Parker, and unfortunately our keeper couldn't save it, and he makes it 2-1 in the game, of course. And then in the dying moments of the game's last 15 minutes, Kakalinic passes it to Taggart. Taggart looks for the runs of Krasic. I'm not too sure if that is the Serbian guy who used to play for Juventus, but nevertheless the game does end 2-2, so a little bit of a shame to only get a point out of the game. Maybe we should have done a bit better, but we are playing a weaker side in that last game. But we have got our players back to full fitness for the next game against Brentford, who are in the relegation zone at the moment, so hopefully we can get in quite a few goals in this game and maybe get Martin on to like the 35, maybe 33 mark, depends what he is on at the moment. So we head into the game, and in the 15th minute of the match we do get a good start here. Will Hughes runs into the box, finesses it around the goalkeeper, and don't know what that keeper was doing. Like, he probably could have saved that, but he just flapped his arms at it and basically went through his legs to make it 1-0 in the first 20 minutes of the game. And then we get a goal straight from goal kick here. We pass it out to Abner, who isn't really the best of left backs. We probably won't get him in the next season. I just thought I'd see how he would do in this team. We only played like 3 games, maybe 4 with him in the season, so didn't really have a best of chance to see how he played. But we do make it 3-0, sorry, there with Chris Martin. A really nice goal, puts it into the back of the net, and then we do get a 4th goal here. A nice passing play for Johnny Russell and Mr. Martin, of course, and then he puts through Johnny Russell with his pace, runs through the defence. I don't know if they've got like a really slow defence or something, Brentford, but we make it 4-0 very easily there with 40 minutes on the clock, of course, and with 60 minutes left of the game. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do a lot of good stuff. So we head into the second half here. Just before the second half, sorry, we do unfortunately concede a goal here. Couldn't really do much about that. Like, maybe the fullbacks could have pushed up a bit more and maybe made him offside, but nevertheless we head into the second half, and Chris Martin here just walks through their team. I don't know what they were doing. Like, he slid in there, maybe just couldn't quite get the ball, and I believe that finished off Chris Martin's hat-trick for this game. So quite a nice 5-1 win against Brentford, of course, and I believe they do get relegated from this game, so a bit of a shame to leave him in the League One for next season, but we're going to be in the Premier League pretty much, so it's not really anything lost for us, of course. So yeah, let's head into the next game. Of course, we're just going to have to look at a few things here and there, and that does secure promotion from that game, so that is absolutely fantastic. So we have our next game against Ipswich, a decent side. They are in the top 6 in real life at the moment, I believe maybe top 7, and they should be quite good on career mode. They've got quite a bit of money, and they have got some pretty good youngsters. So we're just changing the side for the next game, just getting those full fitness players as always, and we head into the game. And in the 31st minute of the match, a nice through ball here for Chris Martin to run onto, strengths out the centre back, passes it out wide to Jordan Ive. Jordan Ive flicks over his shoulder, goes through for Mr. Martin, and Mr. Martin gets really lucky there, like how it deflected into the back of the net, and I believe that is the only goal of the game. So a little bit of a boring game. I didn't see much point in like showing a load of highlights. Like, if it was the start of next season, I'd probably show a bit more, because obviously you want to see that, but at the moment we just want to get this out of the way and done with. So we have got another game, and it is against Watford, and another team. They are a bit weird at the moment. Like, they're top of the league in real life, and they've had 4 managers since the start of the season. I don't get how that can work. Obviously they've got some quality players playing for them at the moment, and hopefully they get promoted. They are quite a nice team in my opinion. So We just changed the team for the next game as always. A few players getting a bit low on fitness as they do towards the end of the season. We seem to get quite a few injuries as well here and there. So we head into the game, and in the 44th minute, just before half time, Chris Martin with a nice bit of skill there puts him to a good position, but we do lose the ball unfortunately. Forestieri runs on through, not too sure why my keeper came out that far, sweated across goal and made it 1-0 in the game. A bit of a shame, but straight after half time we do go through here with Chris Martin. Flicks it over the defender who tried to side tackle him. Gary Mackay's even run through and puts it into the back of net for his 10th goal of the season. I'm not too sure, but he's been a pretty good signing. Maybe I should have paid a little bit less for him, because I think the £3 million we paid 2 plus Freeman, who's worth about £1 million, so basically 3. I wouldn't say he's worth that, but maybe 2, maybe 2.5. We'll have to see. So yeah, we've got another game, and it is against Blackburn, and Chris Martin is currently sat on 35 goals. What a ridiculous record. I know we did play on professional towards the start of the season, but that was only till start of December, end of November, I'm not too sure off the top of my head. So he has had a fantastic season, even on world class. So we're just going to change the weather for the next game, playing City up front, just because we haven't really played too many games with him, and now I want to get his overall a bit higher. And then unfortunately in the first 5 minutes of the game I couldn't quite clear it, loads of chances for it to go in, and it eventually does go into the back of net to make it 1-0 in the game for Blackburn. But we do quickly reply in the 60th minute of the match. It took us quite a while in the end, but we did eventually break through here. Nice patch from George Thorne. Jordan Knight finesses it into the back of the net for his 5th goal of the season. He is one of those players that just can come off the bench and get you those important goals when you need them. So we head into the 75th minute of the match here, 60th minute, sorry. Straight from kick-off pretty much. He gets a goal, so not really the best for us, of course. Gested bringing the ball forwards, looking for the runs, and maybe we should have covered him a bit more, but nevertheless we make it 2-1 in the game, sorry. And then we do make it 2-2 here in the 90th minute of the match. Nice bit of settle from Sifsi and his really good strength. Wins the ball back, looks for the runs of Dawkins, and eventually he is onside to put him through on goal, and then Dawkins slots it into the back of the net to make it 2-2 in the game. I think that's his first goal of the season. Maybe he's got 2 or 3, I'm not too sure. Maybe he got one in the cup or something. But yeah, a nice goal for us, and of course getting a point against Blackburn is not bad at all. So we're going to head into another game, and it is against Huddersfield, the next game. Unfortunately, Jordan Ibe did get injured in that last game, so not too bothered, because obviously we're towards the end of the season. We've already confirmed promotion, so this is basically just see if we can get the title. So changing up the team again for the next game, going to play Dawkins, as he did get a goal in the last game. And it is a bit of a shame that we have got so many good wingers at the moment, because Dawkins just isn't really having a chance to play. So yeah, just putting some players in, of course, changing the weather to clear and heading into the game against Huddersfield. And unfortunately this game ended 0-0, but there was one highlight, and that was that guy getting sent off here just before half time. Dawkins getting him sent off really with a nice bit of skill, and then I think we do take the free kick, and it just narrowly goes over the bar. So a bit of a shame this game ended 0-0. If it was next season or something, I'd probably edit a few shots or something. But yeah, this game was a bit boring. Maybe playing Dawkins wasn't the best of ideas. He's not the fastest, and he's not really that good at dribbling. So yeah, we take the free kick with Jeff Hendrick or Chris Martin. I'm not too sure. I think we do give it to Chris Martin in the end, who does have 71 free kicks. Not really the best, but not really the worst at the same time. Yeah, I was just going to try and put it over the wall, but that put loads of power in and went over. So a bit of a shame that ended 0-0, but towards the end of the season a lot of players are getting low on fitness, and of course we have secure promotion. So getting a point isn't the worst thing in the world, of course, just slowly getting us towards that title. So we've got another game, and it is against Blackpool. I believe it is the second to last game of the season. We're just going to try and get the best fitness side possible, but it is getting really difficult. We've got a lot of injuries, and obviously a lot of players on low fitness. So we get an early goal here in the 36th minute of the match. A nice chip through ball for Chris Martin to run onto. Nice bit of strength to keep off the centre back, and then eventually finesses it around the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in the first 40 minutes of the game. 37th goal of the season. You really can't complain with Chris Martin. We got him on a free. I think he's got 9 or 10 goals this season already for us in real life. So yeah, he's a fantastic player in my opinion. And then we do get a goal just after half time. Forsyth with a nice ball inside to Hendrick. Hendrick looking for the runs out wide of Johnny Russell. Like to switch the wings here and there, and Johnny Russell puts it to the back post, and Chris Martin gets his 38th goal of the season. What a ridiculous record for a really good player. And he is 25 years old, so he's still got 5 years really in his prime. So yeah, a good 2-0 win in the end against Blackpool. Of course, there really wasn't much of a opposition, no real attacks for them. Maybe that shot shot there. Pretty good save by the goalkeeper as well. So we have got our final game of the season against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it's a nice way to end off the season. If we get the win, I think we get the title, and if we lose, I think we still get the title, so it's a win-win situation. So we head into the game, and in the 20th minute of the match, we don't really get the best of starts. We unfortunately conceded a goal, and if the players were like overconfident and then bottled it maybe, and then eventually he just walked into the box. Keogh just went on walkabouts and just couldn't quite tackle him, and makes it 1-0 in the first 20 minutes of the game. But after half-time, we have a really good team talk. I'm like, lads, let's finish this season with a good win, and that is what we do. We go down the left-hand side with Jordan Ibe, cross it into the box, and Hendrick is there to head it down into the back of the net to make it 1-1 in the game. A really nice goal for him, and it's a bit of a shame he hasn't scored too many goals this season. He scores a goal here and there, but not as many as he does in real life. And then in the 61st minute of the match, we bring on some subs off the bench, and Richard Keogh, really good header, eventually gets into the back of net. Really lucky goal, actually. It was a volley in the end. But yeah, we get the win in the end, 2-1 in the end. So yeah, a decent win for us against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I think they were in the top 10 of the league, and of course that means one thing: we do get the title. Of course, I wasn't really sure if we won or lost this game, we were or not going to get the title. So yeah, it's nice for us to get the title, of course, first attempt, and I'd say we did pretty well for saying we were on like world class since the end of November. Obviously we had those first few months where we pretty much unbeaten. Maybe we lost or drew a game here and there, but yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this series. We're obviously going to carry it on to Season 2 in the Premier League, so if you do want to leave any comments on what players I should sign, I've been signing them already, but maybe in the January transfer window we'll be able to pick up a few more signings, of course. So yeah, this really nice thing at the end where you just lift the trophy is quite a nice thing. Of course, you have taken quite a lot of time to get there, so I think you kind of deserve it, and I think I'm that guy just on the right hand side there with the white shirt and the grey hair. I don't think I've really got grey hair, but nevertheless, we're going to give the lovely trophy to Mr. Richard Keogh, our captain. I think we are definitely going to keep Keogh. He's only 29 years old, got some very good stats, of course, and he lifts the trophy. Everyone jumps up and cheers, and that means we're in the Premier League. So fantastic first season. If you did enjoy this episode, it would be fantastic if we could get over 20 likes. Really enjoyed this first season. Hopefully we have a lot of fun in the Premier League. I'm kind of aiming for like not get relegated. That's like my main goal, but then maybe put 12th in the league. I think that'd be a really good goal. Mid-table, I think that's achievable for us. So yeah, leave a comment down below on any players you want me to sign. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're on the channel, and see you soon. Bye.